Hello Russian friends, I'm introducing you to a capable archaeologist from Jordan. His name is Ahmed Abdulkarim Al-Ari. In 2006, he and his partners presented a very old piece of stone at a meeting of Arab Union archaeologists. Everyone was stunned. He was surprised to find out that this stone was not ordinary. After researching it, he discovered that it is about 3,000 years old. Not only that, but Ahmed Al-Ari also claimed that this stone was from the era of Solomon alayhi salam and that he had been given it by him. It was the wishes that made it true that they were under the control of Suleiman alayhi salam, i.e. under his control, because we all know that the rule of Hazrat Suleiman alayhi salam was very harmful for both humans and gods. The animals were on everyone's mind, and other experts present at the meeting also received more information at that time. A higher amount was charged. Even more surprising at the time was that Ahmed Al-Ari also claimed that the picture of the palace can be clearly seen on this stone. Not only that, but pictures of some other people are also present inside it. How is Ahmed Al-Ari making such a big claim? To understand all this, we must first face the research of Ahmed Abdulkarim Al-Ari. Ahmed Abdulkarim Al-Ari discovered this ancient stone in the ruins of a deserted area of Saudi Arabia. Similar areas are facing losses. Jewish populations previously existed in the area. Measuring approximately 45 centimeters in length and 30 centimeters in width, this stone tablet is truly remarkable. Its unique design allows it to be viewed from multiple angles, revealing different images with each perspective. This is why experts are convinced they've never encountered a stone tablet that can be viewed from so many angles. It's as if the stone was intentionally crafted to reveal a different story at every angle. First, let's discuss the original version of the stone tablet. It clearly shows the picture of an old man. According to Ahmed Abdulkarim, this old man is none other than Hazrat Musa alayhi salam, and the Binates likely made this picture during the time of Hazrat Solomon alayhi salam because Allah Ta'ala had put the Binates under the control of Hazrat Solomon alayhi salam, and they used to do big constructions and such big works on his orders. It is clear that this map was also prepared by the Binates on his orders, as Ahmed Abdulkarim has confirmed. There is no doubt that the Binates, under Hazrat Solomon alayhi salam's command, used no technology or machinery. Technology and machines were not present during that time. This picture was made on that stone without technology or large paintings. Machines were simply incapable of accomplishing this feat. The image of the old man on the stone clearly shows that he was a tough man, and his thick beard is also visible. Ahmed Al-Ari confirms that we all know Hazrat Musa al-Salam was a tough man, i.e. an angry man. There is even a recorded incident of him killing an Egyptian man in a fight. Hazrat Musa al-Salam was indisputably strong. As the founder of Islam, he also had strict religious beliefs. Hazrat Musa alayhi salam was strong and healthy, with no obesity on his face or body. There is also a hadith of Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam in which he says that when he traveled to Miraj, he met Hazrat Musa alayhi salam and found that Hazrat Musa was the owner of strict religious beliefs. After this, Ahmed Abdulkarim Al-Ari further elaborates on this tablet of stone. He points out some imperfections in the image of the old man. The inscription is in an ancient script, suggesting the man's profound scholarship. Interestingly, a similar mark was seen on the forehead of Hazrat Musa alayhi salam, as mentioned in Surah Taha of the Quran Karim. It says that Hazrat Musa alayhi salam prayed to his Lord, "O Allah, open my chest and remove this hide from me." After this, in this piece of stone, exactly like the picture of this old man, the face of an old man can also be seen. Ahmad al-Vahari asserts that we are all aware of the connection between Hazrat Musa alayhi salam and his community. This is explicitly stated in the Quran, which states that Hazrat Musa alayhi salam led his community to Kahitwar. This indicates that the Jews had begun worshipping a golden idol. Not only that, but once a person from Bani Israel was murdered and his murderer could not be traced. God then commanded the sacrifice of a woman whose tail would be touched by the murderer if he were to be resurrected and reveal the killer. This clearly indicates that the image on this side of the stone is of Hazrat Musa al-Salam. After rotating the stone 160 degrees, we see almost 4 pictures inside it. The first picture is of a person whose half head is present, i.e. the right side, and in this half he has one eye, nose, mouth, and beard hair are visible. According to Ahmad Abdul Karim Mori, this image is none other than Dil, this same Dil. The first picture is of Dil, whose imagination is comparable to that of the first man in the world. It will remain till the doomsday, that is, it is a dangerous and big evil that no one in the world knows about. The prophets who came in every era have worn their ummah from time to time and told about its creation and its signs. Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam was the last prophet, and no prophet is to come after him. He has openly told the signs of Dajjal, that is, he has told many such signs related to Dajjal, which no prophet had told his ummah before. Whenever this dangerous evil called Dajjal comes in our world, the ummah can recognize it and save itself from it. Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam has explicitly stated that Dajjal will have one eye. Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam also stated that the Lord is not one-eyed. This means that if a person is one-eyed and claims to be a deity, he must be an evil person. This is the reason behind the stone of Ahmad Abdul Karim. A squinting human is clearly visible in the tablet. A monkey is also present on its left side, directly pointing to that incident. The disobedience of Allah led to the transformation of 70,000 people of Bani Israel into monkeys and pigs. This is further confirmed by the presence of a pig in the lower right corner of the image, which is considered impure and its meat is prohibited in all Abrahamic religions, Christians, Jews, and Muslims. The images of these animals clearly indicate Satan's successful deception of the community that was once considered the most devout and helpful to God. This community, known as the lineage of Anbiyas, or prophets, was greatly misled. Satan will also mislead the entire human race in the last days. After this, a beast is depicted approaching the king's head in the upper part of the picture. This creature is the enemy of all humanity. There is also a hadith related to this. If you are in Haram Sharif, i.e. in the state of Ihram, then the animal is known as the enemy of humans. If you see it, kill it, because it is very dangerous. This picture also shows a hat with an old design that the pharaohs of Egypt used. Most of them were arrogant and proud, and some even claimed to be divine. The lower side of the picture contains a message from the expert of old Banu Ibn Abbad, who asserts that the man whose prophet is also not known is an extremely bad person. Ahmad Abdul Karim al-Rori claims that this may or may not be the case, but one thing is certain: this is definitely the picture of the city. After rotating the stone tablet to the third angle, we see a clear similarity of Satan in it, sitting on a chair with one horn. The hadith clearly states that Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam forbade people from worshipping at the time of sunrise, as the sun passes between Satan's horns. This proves that Satan has lions. According to Ahmad Abdul Karim, the image of Satan conveys a clear message. After the sun's rise, Satan will become powerful and to conquer the people. The devil will deceive them and rule. If we look at this tablet from the fourth direction, i.e. from its last angle, we see a man in front of naked women. Ahmad Abdul Karim asserts that this is a symbolic picture of Hazrat Musa alayhi salam. The hadith clearly states that the children of Israel did not have any restrictions on bathing naked with women and men. It was common for men to bathe naked with other men and women, and for women to bathe naked with other women. However, Hazrat Musa alayhi salam did not follow this ritual. Instead, due to his shyness, he always took baths alone and privately. This caused various stories to spread among the Bani Israel, suggesting that Musa alayhi salam had a noticeable defect or disease, which likely prompted his practice of taking baths alone. No one was aware of this habit, but on one occasion, as usual, Hazrat Musa alayhi salam went to bathe alone and got into the water. Before entering the water, he placed all his clothes on a nearby stone, and as soon as he entered the water, the stone also entered. The stone, which was kept there, began to take on its own clothes. Hazrat Musa alayhi salam was frightened and ran to retrieve his clothes. However, as he moved, he encountered the Bani Israel, who were bathing naked as usual. Since that day, it has become clear to all the Jews that Hazrat Musa alayhi salam is not physically defective or diseased. He is a healthy and extremely beautiful person. Ahmad Abdul Karim's research on the stone tablet proves it. If we look at the time of Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam, we see that Hazrat Musa alayhi salam was the closest prophet on whom a huge book like the Torah was revealed. Perhaps from that very day, this tablet was revealed. Along with the Dala, the picture of Hazrat Musa al-Salam is also present because like every prophet, Hazrat Sulaiman al-Salam also must have warned his community from the Dala. Friends, it is important for us to know this thing related to this video. This video has been made only on the basis of the research of one archaeologist named Ahmad Abdul Karim. Believing it or not is not important. The research may be wrong, or it may contain some good information. It is also possible that some parts of the research are correct while others are false. For now, friends, we end our video here. If you liked the video, like it and share it with your friends. Until next time, stay connected. Until then, Assalamu alaikum.